Welcome back. We have massive news for Cardano, Guatemala, Intel, and Biden's new tax rate is absolutely crazy. We have to talk about it and how it helps Bitcoin. Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto every day. I am your host with the most, Wendy O. Thank you for coming back. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, set alerts, follow me on Twitter and TikTok, and click those notifications. So this first story is about Cardano. ADA going mainstream with stellar growth as SnoopDogg readies to issue Cardano NFTs. SnoopDogg is all over the crypto space, like literally everywhere. And he's very, very smart at what he does. I personally think this partnership with Cardano NFTs is going to be amazing because let's face it, we love Ethereum NFTs, but at the same time, they are super, super expensive to mint or do anything with. And I think we'll see a lot of growth with Cardano NFTs. Despite this big announcement, Cardano is just putting along TA-wise. We have confliction between our two indicators here, but that's okay. And really, if you zoom out, we're in a pretty tight consolidation range at approximately $1.25 and $1.09. For me, I would look for a breakout range. A bearish scenario would be a breakdown below 109, and bullish scenario would be a breakout above 123. Next, let's take a look at Bitcoin before we talk about this new Biden tax hike, which is kind of crazy. Inflation is skyrocketing. It is bananas. Anyways, Bitcoin is kind of just vibing at about $45,000 to $46,000. Market cipher is flat on the daily. This is indicating to me that we are going to continue to go sideways, and I'm going to look for a breakout area. I personally want to see a breakout on the lower timeframes at above $48,000, so we can then go ahead and retest $50,000 to $51,000. Once we get that nice move upward, we'll be able to get a better picture of what's happening. However, a bearish breakdown for me would probably be below about $44,000 because then we're going to retest some of those low areas about $41,000 to $40,000. However, I can still see a swing wick low that tests these areas and then rebound to about $50,000 to $51,000. Fingers crossed. All right, let's talk about this Biden tax hike from Tom Emmer. And to be honest, it doesn't matter which representative is speaking on it. This is going to be bad for the entire United States and globally as well. Americans are experiencing the highest levels of inflation in 40 years. The Biden administration is proposing increased spending and raising taxes. And we take a look at this. It is going to be a budget of $5.8 trillion that they are requesting. And the amount of taxes is going to be approximately $2.5 trillion in tax increases as part of the budget request. Yes, this is going to be for people with money. Yes, this is going to be for corporations. But realistically, if corporations have a higher tax rate, then they're going to have to raise their prices. And I know a lot of people are thinking, yeah, let's stick it to the rich. Let's stick it to the rich. But at the same time, is it really going to be beneficial for the little guys? Because if costs are being increased for the higher ups, it's going to kind of fall down to us small guys. Either way, this is important to note because if we take a look at this tweet from my amazing friend Munia, food prices have been hitting new highs due to higher energy prices and the global supply chain crisis. This is starting to trigger social and political instability in the world's poorest countries who already have been struggling due to the panorama. And this is going to be due to inflation, unfortunately, and supply chain issues. This is not a good thing. Anytime prices skyrocket like this, again, it's going to get passed down to the very, very poor people. However, this next story here, why is a Guatemalan mayor mining Bitcoin, tackling fun with biogas and Bitcoin? So apparently, a Bitcoin project in Guatemala has cleaned up the air, contributed to carbon negative Bitcoin mining, and a put on Bitcoin miner in the hands of the local mayor. So this is actually a very good story. There's a lot of stigma regarding Bitcoin and how dangerous it is for the environment. However, we have a country like Guatemala that is on the lower end when it comes to global economics and global policies. But we have this country that is utilizing Bitcoin to help improve the quality of life of their people. And again, you're going to start to see a lot more of these smaller countries who might not have been super powerful in the past start to dive down the Bitcoin rabbit hole and do things to improve the quality of life for their people, because Bitcoin seems to be a safe haven for everybody, regardless of culture, creed, background, whatever it is. And when we want to talk about negative impacts of the environment when it comes to Bitcoin, guess what? Intel just launched a new Bitcoin mining chip, Blockscale. Intel's new Bitcoin mining chip, the Intel Blockscale ASIC, will ship in Q3 of 2022 to select customers. And this chip is focused on energy efficiency sustainability and will operate with up to 26 JTH, yikes, can't say that, of power efficiency. So we have people that are working towards making Bitcoin safer for the environment. So before you talk about Bitcoin is bad for the environment, take a step back and really see what's happening and see that, yes, we could potentially have a problem, which I don't think we have a problem when it comes to Bitcoin mining and the environment. But at the same time, we have companies that are willing to solve this. And lastly, you guys, I'm going to try to drop a more detailed video about Waves later today. I'll do my best. But Waves stablecoin, USDN stablecoin, loses peg, drops 15% amid manipulation scare. So there's this big drama that happened earlier with FTX, Alameda, all kinds of stuff with which Wave was pumping. Stablecoins are supposed to be pegged to one by a US dollar or whatever it is. And the fact that this stablecoin lost quite a bit and dropped, that's not good. And that's a little bit scary. So I'll do my best to cover this for you guys in the future. Thank you so much to our partners over at Polyswam for sponsoring this segment of the O Show. Not only is Polyswam listed on Coinbase, but they're giving passive rewards to all internet users for their cybersecurity data that you generate daily. This is done with either a mobile phone or a computing device. And Polyswarm's initial NCT token rewards focus on critical source of cybersecurity data called passive DNS. And this is how users will be rewarded with the Polyswarm native token. This data helps security experts to spot attackers and their malware. And this data is actually already being collected and monetized, but without users like you and myself knowing about it. And Polyswarm really wants to not only help protect users, but also give them rewards for giving some of that data up. There will also be an upcoming browser extension that will make it possible for everyday web users to earn NCT for their useful data. Some of their partners include Arctic Wolf, BitMEX, Microsoft, and Verizon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you later. Also, I'll be at Bitcoin Miami this week. Come say hi. I will be at the Arculus booth. Bye-bye.